Labrynth is at a tremendous advantage when it gets to go first.
Yeah, that is step one, really, when you're playing any sort of trap-based strategy. Even though there are like tools you can draw alongside trap cards to activate those trap cards turn one, like the card that he is dressed up as, but it's a lot better to go first. And you see Kai here kind of giving the fans at home a peek at his hand. That's kind of interesting.
It didn't look too strong for what I could see. Maybe there's a Puelos in it.
He's going to need something here as Matthew starts things off with Dracotail, Malulu, and he does have that Mulcharmy Fualos.
It is a Puelos, but then he has 3 monsters and an Extravagance in his hand. So
chain results.
I don't think he has a way to get any trap cards face down and ready to use on the first turn.
All right, Malulu's going to use the effect to fusion summon, sending
getting ahead of
the Draco Tail, Urgula, and the brand new Draco Tail out of Doom of Dimensions to the graveyard.
And then 2, 3.
Yeah.
It's going to summon Draco Tail fusion.
Yeah, that Dracotail Frixel is a nice addition to the deck.
Definitely is. We've seen this time and time again today. Draco Tail has been a very popular strategy. And as the Draco Tails are sent to the graveyard for fusion materials, this is where they shine, able Matthew to access the Draco Tail spells and traps from the deck and put them right on the field. So you can get traps to use during your opponent's turn, as well as spell cards you can activate right away. And he's going to also use Artilion's effect to add back cards from the graveyard equal to the number of cards he used from his hand for that fusion summon, in which case this was 2, so they just go right back. Next up, it's going to be the Ketu Dracotail, which is just going to be able to add Dracotail Fine Mana from the deck to the hand.
Yep, that card was recently set by the effect of one of the fusion materials he used. It's amazing how easily this deck just replaces its cards.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the successful fusion strategies throughout the years, that's where they've really shined, is that not only are they summoning powerful fusion monsters with interactive effects, you're getting value every time you use one of those materials.
They kind of need it, though, because it typically takes 3 or more cards to perform a fusion
clock letting me use a trap.
It is a huge investment, but it looks like Kai is going to start off with the Labyrinth Cuckoo Clock.
Okay, so he has the Cuckoo Clock, but he'll need a Fiend on his field.
All my Labyrinth cards are German. Would you please?
He needs a Fiend on his field in order to be able to activate a trap card the turn it was set now.
Looks like
funny, I know the card
translation. Sounds like Kai is using German copies of Labyrinth monsters, so
while I control
Judge is going to pull up the translation there on Neuron.
Another trigger is when a card is discarded to the graveyard for the effect of a Labyrinth monster or Labyrinth card, it either summons Bout or adds back.
Okay.
Shan trigger discard to sell Labyrinth spell or trap from deck.
Oh, he has a second Fualos now.
No.
Going to send that to the graveyard alongside the Shangri-La to set Big Welcome Labyrinth onto the field.
Chainlink 1. I'm sorry?
Big Welcome Labyrinth?
Big Welcome.
So
Chainlink 1, Food Clock effect to add back or summon onto the field.
So since he did discard a card, he's able to activate a Labyrinth effect. He's allowed to bring back the Cuckoo Clock. He's bringing it back onto his field, so he's now able to activate that Big Welcome Labyrinth.
To summon from the hand deck or graveyard, then bounce 1 from my field.
Yep, activates the Big Welcome.
Ghost Spell in the main deck stops the Big Welcome Labyrinth.
Draw for turn. Yeah. Would you like to cut?
That's pretty rough on Labyrinth.
Yeah,
that is tough. I mean, that's kind of the tried and true ways to kind of defeat Labyrinth. They really rely on Big Welcome and Welcome Labyrinth to get their ladies and lovelies onto the field, but Ghost Bell, Ash Blossom, notoriously strong against those cards.
Kai showing us the dimensional barrier he just drew. Not a bad top deck.
Thank you. Stand by me.
Oh, this was all during the end phase for Matthew, so now it is Kai's turn to activate Pot of Extravagance.
Yep, so we see that at the start of main phase 1.
Top, bottom, middle, whatever.
Labyrinth decks are not very reliant on their extra deck, so Pot of Extravagance works pretty well.
Yeah, the only one you really want to keep is maybe something like Chaos Angel, so we have 3 of those in there and hope that it stays.
Chaos Angel and Typhon, who's
too.
Conveniently a Fiend.
2 more cards, and Kai's trying to help the viewers at home see what he drew. You know, he is a dual Tainer here, but also trying to win the YCS with his favorite deck.
You don't want to use too much time on non-gameplay.
True. Very, very true, but now he has the Big Welcome in the graveyard that he can use since he only used the effect during Matthew's turn.
True, but he will need a level 8 or higher Fiend in order to return an opponent's monster to the extra deck or hand. But he starts with a normal summon Ariana here.
No response.
So that lets him get a Labyrinth card. So usually resolving that is pretty good.
I'll switch Arias to Labyrinth Butler.
Oh, he starts for himself.
That's me, by the way.
Yeah, he has to let his opponent know that
What does
that
he do?
is him indeed.
Discard from hand
The
to graveyard.
card
I
he
can
is
use a,
dressed
I
up
can
as
set
is Arias,
immediately set
the
a trap
Labyrinth
card and
Butler,
activate
and he's going to use the
this
effect
turn,
right
or
away to
summon
set a
Labyrinth
trap card and be
monster
able to use
from
it
hand.
right away.
Or summon a Labyrinth monster
Yeah.
from hand.
It discards for cost.
Okay.
Okay, good.
See how he decides to navigate
And you can
this
set a Labyrinth trap,
turn.
not any
He's
trap,
got a
right?
couple
No, I
monsters
said
on
any
the
trap.
field.
Oh,
Normal
any trap
summon
by
has been
discarding.
spent.
That's right.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to use the extra
either.
deck, send away the Coup Clock to link summon Relinquish
Anima.
Anima.
Yeah, he didn't use Welcome Labyrinth, so he's not fiend locked, so he can't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're good. Do you have anything on the summon of Anima?
Yeah, we're
Once you start
gonna
using Welcome
go
Labyrinth, it becomes tough to summon Anima because it's a spellcaster.
I can see that being the
Summon
case.
effect?
But it looks like now Matthew's decided to
I
use the
have-
interaction from hand here, and Dracotail find mana to try and conduct a
No
fusion
response.
summon during Kai's turn. He's going to fuse away the Thirleon and the Frixel for a copy of
And then Here
Gulamel.
we'll go effect the Frixel.
Now he's going to use
Just
the
Frixel?
effect of Frixel since
Yes,
it was
just
used
Frixel.
as a material.
So be able to
I'll
set a
chain
Draco
Arias effect to set a trap.
Tail from the deck.
Chain Mululu.
And he's going to chain Malulu to try and conduct a fusion summon again.
Kai could chain Arias' effect now to special summon it, since his Labyrinth effect was chained too.
Big Welcome Labyrinth, targeting Ariana to bounce
So
back.
he's going to chain the Big Welcome to return his own Ariana back to the hand.
I think he wants to chain block the Gulamel's effect from activating.
I'm sure we were talking about
we
that
were- yeah,
kind
we
of
were-
That's all it
beforehand.
does.
How
Yeah,
like
get buffing
it,
back
it
and
works
forth.
similar to
Yeah.
the Welcome Labyrinth that it has to be directly chained to a Dracotail effect activating. So if you do have something in
And then
response,
these can
you
activate
can
to special.
block that effect.
Yeah, so yeah.
This one doesn't special.
You can block that effect from triggering right away.
Yeah, so I think that's why he's
When
going
does-
to use
when
the
does
big
it add
welcome
back to hand?
here.
Now?
When a monster leaves the field by a trap.
Okay.
Not now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chain Sting.
Targets.
All right, looks like
Target.
Matthew has a chain here. He's going to target.
Yeah, and then I'll
Use
chain
Dracotail
Arias to summon
Sting to
back.
try and banish
It does if this card's in the grave,
a
it
couple
summons
cards.
out if you use a card in response to a Labyrinth card.
So he could do that now.
This is a big chain link. So it was gonna be chain link 1, chain link 2, chain link
3,
3,
4.
Oh no, 3, and then I think I did
The
big
big
welcome
welcome.
target, and then 4 target. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna move these two,
Making sure they
and
know
then I
they're
did
chained.
5 Arias.
I think Arias is 6, no?
So we're good, right? Do you have a response?
No response to
As long as they resolve
Yeah,
everything
that's
correctly,
resolved.
the numbers don't
Okay.
really matter.
Yeah, as
But-
long as it's the last
Someone
thing to
else?
activate.
Yeah, but since the Arias is last,
Is it okay
Gulamel
if I-
doesn't get
if
the
you shuffle and then
chance
we'll
to
draw
use
one?
its effect.
Sure.
Yeah. You
I
said
don't-
Rahu, right? Yeah.
Last turn. But okay.
But yeah, it's better if we randomize it.
Sure.
What? Yeah, go ahead. And then you put one back and then I'll cut and then, yeah.
All right, so
Yep.
Sting's
Then
going to put a
draw
card
one.
on the bottom
Big
there.
chain link, that's why.
Matthew's going to draw
I
a
think the next
fresh
one is Malulu,
card.
right?
Yes.
Then the chain has to continue resolving. So the Malulu is going to fusion summon using 2 cards from the hand and itself on the field to make another copy of Dracotail
No, this
Arthelion.
card, it vanishes from the graveyard. It's a different card, yeah. You're good. You're good. So you fuse this. Is it my turn now? Bounce
Yeah.
Ariana.
Yep.
And then
And then set the trap.
Set the trap.
Yep.
I will set a dimensional barrier.
Yep, still resolving that first
then-
effect to Arias that
Yeah.
happened some time ago
Correct.
to set a trap from his hand that he'll
What's the
be
first
able to
one you said?
use.
5 mana.
That's how this whole
5
chain
mana was
link
the first
got
one in the chain.
started.
Oh, no, it was Frixel. You
So-
have to resolve Frixel.
So he can
Oh,
use the
It
barrier
was not 5 mana, it was
now.
the last chain, yeah. Dracotail's so hard, bro. How do you
Yeah.
play this, man? I can't play it. I tried playing it. I was like doing really bad, yeah.
That catch you.
That's it.
And the Frixel
So
resolve
50 round.
setting.
Yeah.
Sets the key
And
to.
then
Whole new chain now.
Yeah. Do you have anything?
My one trigger. I'm sorry. What did you fuse with? It was a Droll Lockbird and the
Malulu.
Chain link 1, Coup Clock effect to either add back or summon out to the field.
Oh, because the Arias was discarded.
Hmm.
And then That's it.
Okay.
Going
chain
to try and activate the coup clock effect. Arthelion was fusion summoned in this case, so it's going to be able to return 2 cards since he used 2 cards out of the hand. It looks like he's looking at the Frixel and the Ghost Spell to go back to his own hand.
Not bad. Ghost Spell's good against Labyrinth because it stops Big Welcome.
Urgla, Chainlink 4, Chainlink 5.
And then the Malulu is sent to the graveyard so it can negate a monster effect on the field. The Arthelion saw 2 monsters in the graveyard at the same time, so it can spell summon back. And now Kai can use that barrier that he just set thanks to the effect of Arias, the Labyrinth Butler, to call fusions and make sure that Arthelion stays in the graveyard. The Arthelion on the field's effect is negated, so the only thing that really happens is the Malulu is going to negate a non-effect that doesn't really make much of a difference. And he does get to still set a Speller Trap from the Arugula, I think, that was sent also as a fusion material. There's a lot of stuff going on with this Draco Tail deck here in game number 1, and Kai's on top of it all, you know?
Yeah, both of these decks are pretty good at building chains.
Definitely. I mean, as we've seen, plenty of cards that can be activated. Lots of interaction and fun here to be had in round number 7.
And you did all 3 already. Oh no, it's just these 2.
Just 2.
And then this doesn't resolve.
Correct.
Yeah, it resolves without effect. And then I'm the first one, so this is the last in the chain link.
Yeah.
I'll choose to add it back to the hand.
Okay.
So he adds it to his hand.
You win in.
Yeah, I win in.
Are we going to see?
Where's your hand?
You negated my Arthelion.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. I forgot you had no.
Are we going to see a
hand.
little
Right.
knight maybe
Okay.
in the
So this
Typhon?
goes to the graveyard. Whole new chain. Yeah. Okay.
Whole new
Activate
chain.
coup clock, letting me use the trap that's set
Oh.
turn while I control a
He
Labyrinth
hasn't used the
monster.
coup
He
clock
ha-
on his own
And
turn
he has
yet.
Trap Trick in
Set.
his hand.
I'll activate Trap Trick, letting me banish a trap from deck, and I can set a copy of the same copy.
Also, he has a lot he can do.
Yeah, I just love how many trap cards he's used, and like it hasn't been like the end of his first turn yet.
Yeah.
He used traps on Matthew's turn. Now he's using more traps on his turn thanks to the
You guys
Arias.
asking for
The
what?
Trap Trick also is going to allow him
Welcome
to
Labyrinth.
activate a trap card as well. Going to banish a Welcome Labyrinth to set a Welcome Labyrinth.
So
and then it's going to be. I'm sorry.
So he gets the welcome. I assume he's going to want Lady to set down the dimensional barrier again.
No, it's illegal. I can't make that. Summon in this zone, please. No, I'm just kidding. Let me see my graveyard.
Oh, I also don't know exactly what he lost with Pot of
We'll
Extravagance.
go
Yeah, there's uncertain. Could have been 3 copies of
Welcome
a
Labyrinth
certain
and summon
card.
from the deck.
Yep.
There's the lovely Labyrinth.
All right, getting more members of this Labyrinth onto
We'll go
the
lovely
field.
target dimensional barrier to set back to the field.
Going to use the effect to reset that dimensional barrier that he used, so he'll also have it on Matthew's turn because he knows he has that plethora of spell and trap set thanks to all those Dracotail monsters that went to the graveyard as fusion materials for the fusion summons he conducted this turn.
Doing what? Messing up the order? Yeah, thank you.
Looks like he's looking at Muckraker.
Yeah, I don't see a Little Knight in his extra deck. He may have lost it to the...
Muckraker of the Underworld. I'll
Uh,
go Chainlink 1
Extravagance.
effect, targeting
Muckraker
my
is going to bring up
Arias effect to summon to the field.
Sure. You need
Is
to
that-
this card, right?
More than once
It
per
does not
turn?
resolution.
Okay.
So discard.
Absolute Jack
summon
back.
out.
You're going to be able to
Chainlink
discard
1
that with
effect
the
to look at the top 3
Muckraker
cards of my
here.
deck, and I can rearrange it.
Yep.
And then it has another effect that only on the opponent's turn, I can banish it from the graveyard to excavate the top card. If it's a trap, I set it and it's activatable.
Yep.
Yeah, so then Chainlink 1.
So in case you missed
So
what you said there,
1,
on your own
2,
turn when it's
3.
sent, you get to look at the top 3, rearrange them so you get to pick the trap you want.
Oh.
Doesn't look like there's
No
anything-
traps.
No
This.
traps, which is not what you want to see with back jack. He's going to have to shuffle his deck and hope there's a random one on top. But during the opponent's turn, you can banish that back jack
Does he-
and set the trap from the top.
Does he have a way to shuffle his deck?
He's going to need one.
It's at 28.
Maybe not yet, but maybe he can find a way before he's going to need to shuffle his deck
it's
before he uses that back jack if he's going to want to
to
find a way to get you a trap
battle
card.
phase?
Yeah. Well, he has the... No, he used the welcome already, so...
Yeah.
He has the
Declare
barrier
attack on
face
your
down,
Ursula.
so...
It's at 29.
All right, looks like the Lovely is going to
Destroyed,
attack
100.
over the Gulamel, taking it down.
Main phase 2.
I'm confused what the point of Muckraker really
Yeah, you do.
was.
It was bounced from the big welcome.
I think it was just to get the back jack into the graveyard.
I guess so.
And then he just got a little unlucky there, not finding a trap. Just trying to get another layer of interaction if the dimensional barrier is not enough. And then last action, he's going to be able to put Typhon on the monster with the highest attack points on his side of the field to send that fusion back to the extra deck. And now Kai is going to have to rely on using that same dimensional barrier that he set again on Matthew's turn. Will it be enough? I mean, that's the tough thing is when you're playing like a pure strategy that only relies on one summoning condition.
When a monster leaves the field by trap.
It can be pretty strong. But yeah, just talking about how he has a way to get back to that welcome Labyrinth. It can reset itself. Not the same turn that you use the effect on field, but it's something he's going to be looking to do.
Yeah, it's only that copy that can't use it the same turn.
Oh, so if you have two,
if you have two, you
still
can.
Oh,
But he banished one and only has one in the grave.
I will pass my turn.
I don't think I even realized it was just that specific
Yeah.
copy. That's pretty cool.
Comes up every so often.
Oh, for sure. I can imagine.
Yep.
All right, play back to Matthew now. He's going to draw for his turn. He knows he's facing down the dimensional barrier.
Find mana?
And it looks like
Thinking.
not sure what effect he activated.
One of them has an effect that returns another to the deck and I think draws a card?
Oh, it's Arugula.
Is Arugula has that effect?
Yep, it targets the spellcaster Draco Tail.
Oh, it adds the other to the hand.
Activate Ketu.
No response.
All right, Ketu is going to be activated. Dimensional barriers called fusions. So Matthew's going to have to find a way to navigate this without any fusion monsters. And typically, the Draco Tail deck is usually 13 to 15 fusion monsters.
I don't know, how much he can do without fusion summoning.
He's not going to give up just yet. He's going to normal summon Lucius, even though with a significant amount of time running down here in game number 1.
Kai might have a problem too because he doesn't have an immediate way to loop that dimensional barrier.
Oh, that's right.
Because the crap card in his hand, he'll have to set and then wait a turn to act.
And he knows the top cards of his deck thanks to the backjack too.
Yeah.
Because he's not able to reset the welcome Labyrinth unless a monster leaves the field by a trap, right? So.
Oh man.
He does have the Muckraker to bring back the lady potentially.
Is that Muckraker going to survive the turn?
I know it has like some built-in protection, but I don't know if it's for itself or just for other fiend monsters as well.
Let's check that.
And now a Typhon coming down here from Matthew.
Oh, he has his own Typhon.
Gonna summon that in the extra monster zone. So as I mentioned, usually 13 to 15, but at least one of those cards in Matthew's extra deck is Typhon. And even against like a strategy that doesn't normally summon too many times from the extra deck, thanks to the Relinquished Anima and Muckraker being summoned, the Typhon was turned online.
Yeah, Muckraker, I believe, can protect itself by tributing a fiend. So
Arias effect to summon from hand or set a trap.
And activate Arias.
Yeah. So he can
send from
something,
the
he can
hand
also
or
tribute
field.
himself?
Yeah, it's from field or hand.
Got it. Yeah, no response.
So he'll use the effect in the main phase and
Chain-link
summon
one
the
Ariana effect to search for a
Ariana.
Labyrinth card.
No response.
All right, and you know he's pretty safe. He's locked. Not only is Matthew locked out of fusions, he's locked out of summoning in general, thanks to Typhon's condition.
Yeah, sometimes it's nice to see the Typhon, right? Because
At least
know
know
at
it's
least
their last action.
At least they're done.
Yeah. No more monsters will be summoned to the field. And the Ariana's going to add the Chandelier from the deck to the hand.
Set a Labyrinth spell or trap. It's a Ketu.
So he's getting Chandelier, but he doesn't even have a card to discard.
So it
Yeah,
needs
it won't
another
be
one.
as useful just yet.
If he had
I
a
have
card
to discard a card for cost.
Got it.
Yeah, if he had a card to discard, he could also bring back the
battle?
Yeah.
clock.
But more importantly, it shuffled his
I'll
deck.
take.
So he knows
this
those
is gonna
top 3
be
cards that he had
a
are no longer there on
19,
top of his
That
deck.
is true.
So
It did shuffle his deck.
You only taken 100 so far.
Yep.
It doesn't look like he's trying to jack back immediately. He's also not protecting the
Main phase
Muckraker.
Yeah. And then in the end phase, I'll go backcheck effect. It's going to be blind. It excavates the top card. Do you want to cut or no?
I think he just cut, didn't he? No.
I don't
Either
know.
way.
But
You do
he's,
the honors.
he's doing it now.
Flip the top card, excavate it.
Okay.
Okay, nice
Oh,
hit.
Ariana.
Draw for turn.
He was letting his opponent do it for him to see if he could
in
get
draw phase?
something good, but unfortunately it was just another monster. He drew another copy of Arias. He's going to send that to the graveyard alongside the Labyrinth
And that can
Chandelier
activate
to
this turn?
get a trap card from the deck to the field.
It's not the worst thing because he
that's
can actually set Big Welcome and bring, well, yeah, he can set Big Welcome and return Kuklock to the hand. I thought for a second that Matthew may have had
Chainlink 1
Ghost Bell, but
effect,
that
add
got
back or
negated
summon
actually.
out
The
to
card
the
of the effect that would have returned it.
That's
It's
good.
this one.
Yep, so the Q clock, yeah,
You
it
know,
activates
Q
since
clock,
he
then it
sends
means
the
the top
Labyrinth
tail
card to
sets
the
the turn.
graveyard, the special summon as you mentioned. Yeah, so this might be what he needs if there's not another Dracotail Speller trap set that's going to give him issues.
That's the big if. He needs to resolve everything he's playing in order to really get back in this game.
'Cause he needs the Q clock to come back, right?
Summon, then bounce.
He's
well,
going to summon.
Yeah, he just used it, but once
Oh,
that resolves...
he added it back and discarded it right away. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, so when he summons and returns Ariana to his hand, he'll then be able to he'll get Shindraglier back from the
summon
grave because the
Lovely,
monster left
bounce
the field by a
Ariana.
trap
Yep.
effect, and also he'll be able to normal summon
New
the
chain link.
Ariana again.
And he's going to get the effect of Lovely, right? Since the monster left the field by a trap effect.
Correct. So he'll, if that's the
And
card
then
he summons,
chain
which
link
it
3, welcome
is,
to step back to the
and
field.
Lovely will also be able to set the dimensional barrier again
And-
if it survives. Yeah.
And the welcome also triggers
all of
reset
the
itself
drop
too.
Oh,
Once
yeah,
a monster
yes.
leaves,
Yeah,
once a
yeah,
monster
yeah.
leaves the
Yeah.
field by a
So
trap
resolving.
effect, if the Labyrinth strategy is
back
already
and then,
online, a lot can
can you
happen.
down,
So you
it's-
see
yeah,
how
do
it's
you
just
wanna
that
try
one
to
add of that
randomly,
one
yeah.
Chandelier
So,
really
2,
impacting
4,
things.
6.
It looked like Kai had no cards, but now
6.
he's onto a
There's no
full
way, right?
field. He's going to
Oh.
destroy a card out of the
Percula.
hand.
Oh,
Going to
wow,
hit a
that's
random one, but
Oh,
it's
that's
going to be
lucky.
Dracotail
Alright,
Malulu going to the graveyard.
Proceed to main phase.
Yep.
Chain link 1, affect target dimensional barrier.
All right,
resistance.
he's going to try and reset
Can I
that
use this thing?
dimensional
No.
barrier, trying to ruin Matthew here.
Back again.
No response.
But they got to consider time. They've been playing
Normal summon Ariana, affect
decently
circular
quickly,
Labyrinth
but
Yep.
something's got to give here in this first game. The normal summon Ariana, as you mentioned, was bound to happen.
Yeah. Labyrinth is a slow deck, which is
It kind
kind
of
of
works against it.
Yeah, so the new time
Lady
rules
Labyrinth.
definitely do work against it. He's going to get Lady Labyrinth, even though he can't
I'm
use
so
its
sorry.
effect with Typhon out.
So awkward. Here you go. I will end my turn.
Yeah, so
Alright.
it's not worth it to crash into Typhon because he can banish the big welcome to return a
Go for
monster
two.
to the
Yep.
extra deck, and then trigger the
Standby phase?
Lady Labyrinth
Standby?
effect.
Set off a numerous number of chains
big
with all these trap
Labyrinth.
cards.
Yeah.
He has the
Sorry,
barrier
love-
as well.
Lovely Labyrinth's effect. I know they're the same person, but or I think they're the same person, but
They
they're
look
different.
similar.
They're
There's-
different cards.
There's definitely someone around here dressed up as Lovely and looks fantastic.
Resolve.
Saw them walking around
Chain link 1 to
earlier, but it
draw.
looks like,
Chain link 2 to
yeah, the
destroy
big
a card in
welcome
your
is
hand
going to
and
be
field.
activated, as you
Chain link
mentioned. Now a
3.
monster's left the field because
Oh.
of a trap effect.
I believe I have no chain link 3.
Now, yeah,
So
now
draw, destroy a card.
So he gets to
I'll
draw
choose
for the
hand.
Ariana, destroy a card from the Lovely,
2, 4,
going
6.
after the hand again. It's going to be the same.
It's 5 and 6,
one.
yeah.
This time it's going to be
Arugula.
Arugula.
5 mana unknown.
You know, going after the hand makes a lot of sense
then,
because
draw
Dracotails
card.
need
Would you
those
like to try
materials to fusion summon
I think you
with.
should, yeah, I searched
He
on
has the dimensional
Draw,
barrier
yeah.
too.
and he knows the back row cards are not too effective.
I
because
will
he
choose.
didn't use them last turn.
Indeed. Looks like he drew a copy of Destructive Daruma
Summon
Karma
or
Cannon.
I'll
Love
choose
that
to
card.
set, but
One
I
of my
will
favorites.
Summon a monster.
And now he's going to
Resolution,
special
also
Lady from the hand
Clear,
since the
discard
Typhon's
to
no
set
longer
a,
on the field.
Labyrinth.
Well, he
Oh,
actually
it's
did that
not
with
that.
Ariana's effect because of the
Oh,
tactics,
that
I
you did-
think. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the drawn summon.
Ah, that's right. That's right. And now he's going to discard. Yeah, the Karma
Big
Cannon
Welcome
to
Labyrinth.
set another copy of
Chain
Big
link 1,
Welcome
Kuklak
Labyrinth.
effect, add
Matthew
back to
might
hand
need
or
to be
summon
considered about
Yep.
conceding here. Already half of the time is done in this
Yeah,
first
resolution.
I think
game.
I think he should concede at this point.
The barrier's never going to
Yeah.
stop being reset every
No.
single turn.
Unless you think you see a win without fusion summoning this game,
Welcome to
I don't
Sultan
think
Deck.
it's worth continuing.
Chain to set a
And
trap.
time is running out. But Kai can't make him
Yeah,
concede.
we should go to next, yeah.
Yep, no,
All
he,
right.
He has
he could have
conceded.
saved himself maybe like 5
Your
minutes.
choice.
Even though
I'll
we
go
did
first.
just see Malice last round. There's a lot of variety in this format.
Yeah,
Even though there's like a lot of opinions and decisions being made, I think it's still pretty wide open and a lot to be explored. Kai giving us a quick peek at his hands. It looks like a really good going first hand. We'll have to see how it's going to treat him when he's going second.
Labyrinth always has a good going first hand.
True, it's very rare they don't have the tools they need when they're going first. It's going second where things can get a little bit hairier. But Ketu Dracotail is going to be activated here from Matthew, allowing them to add a Dracotail. It's going to grab Dracotail, find mana.
Rolling you? Yo.
I only got a brief look, but it looks like Kai has the Shindraglier, but does not have the coup clock to be able to actually play the card.
So it's more
That
just like
makes
an end
sense,
phase
so-
kind of thing instead of trying to use it proactively.
Yeah, so I don't think he has actual interaction.
All right, and now since he had the 5 mana, you can only assume that the Dracotail Lucius is already in the hand. It's going to be summoned to add the Dracotail Arugula.
Yep.
Urgula. And a fusion summon. Going to activate the 5 mana to fuse Malulu and Arugula from the hand to summon
Is it two from
Dracotail
hand? Yeah, okay.
Arthelion.
One.
Now he's going to be able to add back 2 cards since he used 2 cards from the hand.
Target 2.
And he's also going to
Oh,
trigger those
5 mana and
Dracotail
Argula?
effects to
Yeah.
set
And then
Dracotail spells and traps.
Chaining 2, chaining 3.
So you're getting
No
those
response.
resources replenished and getting new cards that you didn't have previously. This is really where Dracotail shines, when it's not getting hit with Dimensional Barrier.
Yeah.
Argula's such a good card,
It was
man.
it was
Keep
unlikely.
drawing it too. You had like 2 of them against me. I was like, people only play
I
one
mean,
of these.
technically you could just draw like Arias plus Barrier,
Right.
right?
That's what he would need in order to do it.
But can't happen every
skills ain't
game.
good.
And now we're going to see a
attempting
Link
to.
summon. We're going to link away for Spirit the
I
Eyes of
guess.
Blue just to make a dragon
If
monster
I had something, I
spellcaster
would've
into
done
a
it.
dragon.
Yeah.
So
you're
2
good.
dragons can summon Heradic Seal of the Heavenly Seers, which is pretty sweet.
That was
We actually see this like in Blue Eyes X too, when they want to turn like
can use
Sage
it, right?
the Eyes
Or
of
I'll-
Blue or one of the
you're good.
spellcasters into a dragon. You can just turn it into the Link one, and then all of a sudden you have 2 dragons to go into spheres just as easily.
Oh,
Yeah.
But cool to see, being used in Dracotail because you're
Yeah.
gonna have the Seers. Seers can
phase.
summon
discard to
maybe
summon.
like a Dracotail like Malulu or something to fusion
Same thing,
on
just
their
sets a
turn
Labyrinth
too.
spell
But in phase, it looks like the Chandelier is going to be discarding another copy of Chandelier and going to let Kai set a trap.
Yeah, I would assume that's the end phase. I think he has Lady Labyrinth in his hand as well, which we might see him special summon in the end
I'll
phase.
set a big welcome Labyrinth.
All right, big welcome Labyrinth to the field.
It's not interactive
one that
during his
summons, then
opponent's turn,
bounces,
but
yep.
it's not a bad setup before you begin your first turn.
Still end phase. I'll go.
And I think you're right.
Lady to
Here's
summon
still
two.
end phase, and it is going to be the Lady Labyrinth being special summoned.
Attempt to draw for turn.
It's good.
All right, draws for turn.
Showman.
Shows the
Gotta
camera.
show
the-
us the back, Jack.
I'm sure the one people at home
Summon
appreciate it
the
more
box.
because we can see what he draws anyway because we have a little bit of a wider view on the angle. But
I have
it's
no-
nice that he wants you. He's a dual tainer. He just wants the folks at home to also enjoy the duel as much as he is, because that's the best part. Is he's having fun while he's here playing
Sorry?
one of his favorite decks.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Bounce.
But big welcome Labyrinth is going to be
And then-
activated.
New chain. Oh, sorry. I have to resolve. Yeah.
He's going to chain the Heradic Seal of Heavenly Seers to return the Lady
So many things
Labyrinth,
to think
which
about.
can be
I know.
targeted because there are no set cards on the
Yeah.
field now.
And it
we'll
doesn't target
do-
anyway, right? Seals.
True.
Yeah,
It
it's a
doesn't
good
target.
card.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think this must be before the main phase because he has Pot of Extravagance in his hand, which I assume
Oh,
he'll
so-
want to use.
So draw phase.
I don't know. I'm not entirely clear what phase it is, but
Summon Ariana.
hopefully they
set,
know.
Bounce Ariana.
Oh, I'm sure they do. So the Ariana, he was originally probably planning on returning that Lady to the hand, but being able to search Ariana from your deck essentially not
and then
that
Turn
bad.
player.
Yeah.
chain link one
I mean,
to
I think
add
he
back
must
to
have
the
known
hand.
he
This
was
is
going to
mandatory.
get blocked there.
Oh, mandatory's
because
first. Yeah, you're right. So
Otherwise, Lady
One,
Labyrinth's
two,
effect
and
would
then
also
what's,
resolve.
What's 2?
just Chandelier to
Very
add
true.
back.
So Chainlink 1, Sears, Chainlink
I don't think that's
2,
good.
Chandelier, Chainlink 3,
Oh,
Side
no,
Frame,
this is the
Gear,
best spot to use it,
Gamma.
you're right.
There are no
I don't
monsters
know.
on the field anymore since the Sears got tributed. This is going to be the small window of opportunity he has to use this Gamma. But
Smart, wow.
what do you think about
I'm
siding
dumb.
in Side Frame,
There
Gear,
was
Gamma
real
going first?
reason.
I haven't
Or
gotten
maybe
that in a
that-
long
no,
time.
yeah, I
That-
think it's
yeah,
probably
I
sided
made
in.
some-
It was.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I mean, I guess you're
We're
going for the
not- we're not
blowout,
up
right?
here
They,
'cause
they
of
try
that
to Ash Blossom or.
I didn't say you're
well,
bad,
assume
man.
that
I
you
didn't
use a
say-
fusion spell.
Uh,
And I don't know. I think it seems strong. It's like high risk, high reward, I would say.
and the reward is
Yeah.
going to pay
Oh, imagine if I was
dividends
Chainlink
here.
one, you
Well,
couldn't
not
even get
not
it.
really,
Okay.
because it's Kai's turn, right? So
It's not as good as using on your own
Yeah.
turn.
he can't really use those monsters for anything. He stopped the
The Chandelier for
Shang-
coming back.
yeah, Shangranglier in
Nothing.
basically his
Nothing, right?
only
Yeah,
window
yeah,
to
no, 'cause I
activate it.
negated and
You're
you
giving
Because
me
now he has the
priority, yeah,
Lulu,
yeah. Okay,
Lulu
so then
out.
we'll go-
So I don't know. It
main
wasn't
phase.
that great. Like I
Yeah.
don't think the Shangranglier is.
It was useful at
Positive
least. Like being able to use it is,
6
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
something.
Yeah, he got to use it.
A lot of the times it's a card you
Yeah.
side out when you're going first, but I
Yes.
do
Well,
think
you
you're
can
right
draw
in
my
like
bonds, I'm
the
like,
fact that
definitely
he wanted to
don't
like
like
counter
it.
some of those
Not that
interactions
good.
from the hand
I'll tell
potentially,
you if you hit a
but
six.
Pot of Extravagance, an excellent start. And it's that variant artwork as well. Looks so cool.
Yeah, I know a lot of players who say that's the best card in the deck.
It was me. Do you have response?
No response.
Yeah, because
One?
the extra deck is so unimportant that it's almost pot agreed.
It feels that way. A couple of traps here being added to Kai's hand.
Oh, a welcome and I think
What?
that's a welcome and a big
Oh,
welcome.
that's it.
Definitely the traps you want to see. It looks like he has
Oh,
plenty
man.
of welcome labyrinths in hand.
He has a lot of
Normal summon
cards.
effect search.
Normal
Labyrinth
summon
card.
Ariana.
No response. And the Labyrinth traps can only activate once per turn, right?
Each of them is only once per turn, and the effects are once per turn as well, yeah. So I can't use a big welcome this turn, for example.
But not its graveyard effect either.
Yeah. No, well, the welcome, the regular welcome, you can use both. But the big welcome is use one only.
Got it.
Yep, only one big welcome at Labyrinth effect activated per turn. Won't be able to banish it from the graveyard since he used the on-field effect, just explaining that to his opponent.
17 minutes.
Yeah, time is something you
You can
need
tell what
to
I'm thinking,
keep
yeah.
in mind.
Yeah,
it looks
I
like
know,
Kai
yeah.
might be considering
Blue
going to the
to
next
hand.
game.
Yep.
If he doesn't think he can break through,
Somewhere.
I think he can break through, though,
Yeah.
I
right?
do that.
I mean, he has basically Lady plus a
Already
bunch of
big
welcome
welcome
labyrinths,
this turn.
whether they're big or small.
I mean, he can summon the lady now and make Chaos Angel if he. Well, no, he can't make Chaos Angel because it's a 4 and an 8. I mean, he can summon the lady
have
now
Black Butler.
and set the
Arius.
traps.
Arius might come into play. Arius is pretty useful. He's going to
Fire-
discard it so he can use a
Sand.
trap right away.
we'll
Oh,
go-
Yeah.
no.
Arius
Adds it
effect.
and then uses it.
Probably set the welcome since he already activated big
That's
welcome.
going to set a trap, right?
Yeah.
That can be used this turn.
Correct.
Shame Mululu.
Well, now he can bring the Ariana back.
No response.
Arius back, rather. But he chooses not to.
Going to chain Malulu to fuse with itself and Urgula.
So that's 1 in the hand. I guess he didn't chain the Arius because he didn't want it to get hit by whatever is about to get fusion summoned, but I guess we'll see.
And that's going to be
resolving,
summoning
setting
Dracotail,
a
Gulamel. And the welcome labyrinth will be set thanks to
And
the Arius
you got
at
trigger
resolution.
blockers.
And now we have a new chain
Chain link
happening.
1, chain link 2.
It's going to be Malulu to try and negate a monster effect on the field, and the Arugula to return
Chain 3 to summon.
and draw.
Just
And then a
summon.
chain link 3 here from Kai with that welcome labyrinth.
Stopping the Gulamel once again.
We talked about it beforehand. It definitely has come up, especially in this matchup with so many different
And then he comes
effects
back
that
when-
Kai has
You
access to be able to
respond, I
chain.
summon it back, yeah.
If I respond?
If you respond, I summon it back from the grave to a welcome card or trap card.
If I don't respond, then he stays. Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, we're good.
you learned, yeah.
All right, doesn't
That's
want to
funny.
respond, explaining how Arius works.
I
Doesn't want to
will
let him summon that
summon-
card back. I think he can do the math and knows that 6 + 4 = 10. So
another
the
Arius.
longer he can keep that off the field, but
And he's
it
once
doesn't
per
matter
turn
if it's
as well,
coming
that's
from the
correct.
graveyard because it's coming from the deck, thanks to that welcome labyrinth.
Yeah, I was wondering what he would take, but I guess Lovely really doesn't do enough here
So
because he
Tet2,
only has welcome and big welcome in his
So,
grave.
Yeah, and the lady's what's going to give him access to the trap out of the deck, right? Which is what he's really looking to do, to find a way to get through that
yeah.
dimensional
Maybe
barrier.
this, and then
But
that's it.
he can summon
That
it.
should be it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
And then do you have any?
I have no quick effect.
Okay. Here we'll go.
Yeah, Matthew is not
Yeah,
done
exactly.
just
It's all
yet.
set.
and
Sting.
These players are running out of time.
We'll go. one
Yeah,
of them
it's
can be used
tough.
for
I think
this
Kai's
turn,
going to
right?
need a 2-0 in order
which
to
one?
be able to win the
which
match
one can
in
be used
time.
this turn? The
I think
trap.
if he
All the effects are
loses, they
dead.
might just
Just
run
trap.
out
Oh,
of
okay.
time.
It is
Then
the
we'll
potential,
take
and that's
this,
like kind of
and
the
we'll take
dangerous game you play when you're bringing a deck
Strong
that
clear.
has so many interactions. And
Um,
clearly,
I-
like, yeah, a
I-
lot
I
of
can
questions
change
here
it,
from
right?
Matthew on how the cards work and
I'll
interact. And
chain,
Draco
yeah,
Tail's
maybe
another one of
use
those decks
that.
that has a lot of effects that activate. Draco Tail Sting's going to be activated with its targets, and then it looks like Kai is going to chain the Lady Labyrinth from the hand.
It doesn't help also that Kai's cards are in German and his opponent can't read them.
Yeah, might not have been the best decision to use
Yeah.
German Labyrinth cards, but he hasn't had to, like, translate just
and then,
too much in this match. But
Putting back-
Shuffle and then
Oh, yeah.
So Sting's
Okay,
going to
yeah, go ahead.
resolve. Lady's on the field. Ketu's going to the bottom of the deck. Matthew gets to draw another card.
Okay.
resolution.
Then, yeah. Do you have anything here?
I don't have any quick effects, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Set.
Gonna set the big welcome labyrinth so he gets like that targeting protection for the lady. And now it looks like he is considering synchro summoning.
Chaos Angel.
Yep, it's
Chain
gonna be
one
Chaos
effect,
Angel
target
using dark monsters.
It's only
It's also
dark.
gonna banish a card on the field. Probably going
Chain
after one that
two.
he knows
Horn.
that can't be activated yet if it's a spell. And
Target.
then it looks like the
Chain
Draco
three.
Tail trap
Sorry, after
is gonna.
setting-
Is
oh,
it?
sorry, Lady to
Is
set
it
a
Horn?
trap
It looks like he did side into
Oh.
Horn, and that's going to.
But then Lady can chain its effect to Horn to set a trap, which also once again blocks the Gulamel from activating its effect.
Wow.
So very effective use of Lady Labyrinth there.
I mean, yeah, just being able to chain it to a trap card your opponent activates as well is huge because he just wants to find access to that dimensional barrier.
Which now he has. He can set it. It has a different name than the horn.
Was he looking at trap trick or transaction rollback?
He wants to set the rollback.
Okay, so he's going to be the on-field effect is a little more interesting. It copies the
Transaction
trap
rollback.
from your opponent's graveyard.
You can draw. Yeah, you can draw. You can draw.
I'm certainly curious about that
And
choice.
you set transaction roll back here?
Yeah. This goes to the extra.
Oh, maybe he presumes the card will be destroyed if he takes the barrier.
That makes a lot of sense. And then the horn is
I'm
going
sorry
to return the
make you
Chaos
keep track of
Angel
that.
back
Sorry.
into the extra
Oh,
deck.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Set one, animate.
All right, in a main, we're going to the end phase.
Go 5 mana.
No response.
Matthew's going to use Find Mana. He's not done just yet, but now that Gulamel is going to be able to activate and destroy a card in the field, as you mentioned.
Finally, finally, Gulamel resolved to destroy a card. First time in the match, I think.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Paleozoic too. How you can just keep chaining to try and keep those trap cards in the graveyard. But Find Mana will resolve Fusion Summoning for Arthelion.
Yeah, Kai doesn't realize he couldn't chain to its effect, and it was going to happen. So
Arthelion 1 target.
Why he didn't go for the barrier, went for rollback instead.
At least he got used to the rollback,
And then Arthelion Engrave 2.
or can get used out of using rollback.
5 mana 3.
His 2 sent to the graveyard, and 5 mana to. 5 mana wasn't used as material.
No, 5 mana was used as material.
Oh, you had 2.
He had
Yep.
2 Find Manas. Yeah,
So
used Find Mana
I'm
to activate
targeting
effect
this
and
with
then
the
used it
Arthelion.
as a material as
I have no
well.
response at all.
And the Lucius.
So-
No responses here from Kai.
Then we go 5 mana effect to
Why
set.
is this so tough, man? This is so
We'll set
complicated.
Sting. And then you can cut.
All right.
The good
And
news for
then
Kai is that every trap card is
Arthelion
another
specials,
activation for
and
his
then
lady
add
once per
back
turn.
The Lucius.
Uh,
Yeah,
Lady
this
Labyrinth.
game looks like it might get away from him though. But
Yeah.
he does have. We know he has transaction rollback and
And
welcome
so I have
Labyrinth
2
set
sets.
face down, I believe.
Sorry.
Yeah, he's not in great shape.
And those are the
And
same.
he has a
trap-
backjack in
Well,
hand.
well, he might have actually have access to barrier
Yes.
because
Those are the same.
he
trap?
can,
Which one?
This one and this one. Oh, they're different.
if the opponent doesn't interrupt
which
his
one is the
chain,
one
he
that
can use
can
Welcome
special?
Labyrinth, chaining
This
Lady
one
to
summons
bring
from deck,
out
this
to
one
set the
summons-
barrier,
this one summons from hand deck
and
grave
get
bounce.
Ariana to get
When
Ku Klok,
some-
which would allow
when
him to play the barrier.
Trigger,
Okay, so
what
he
trigger?
does have some
This is the one that
opportunities
sets
here, but
back
as
to
you
the field
mentioned,
and the
everything
monster
has
can
to
be built by
go
trap.
right.
Okay, and that's the other one that
Any
can be
sort of
triggered.
disruption or
Yeah.
interruption
Got it.
here from Matthew could
Yeah.
prevent that from happening.
Although trap disruption from Matthew would also trigger the Lady Labyrinth effect to set the
I already used everything.
Uh,
Yeah, okay.
the dimensional
barrier.
barrier.
So really, he just needs to resolve Ariana and Welcome.
Okay, could be
So
conceivable,
I mean-
and that's probably why he hasn't conceded this game yet. He does see
Draw for turn.
the line, the way that he can still have a chance to be in this game number 2 here between these two duelists.
Summon from deck.
All right, welcome Labyrinth is going to be up next to special summon a Labyrinth monster from the deck. Does Matthew have anything to stop this? If he has something like an Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, it can make things a lot easier for him.
yeah, if he has Ash Blossom,
Which one's from the graveyard? This one, right?
although
yeah,
it,
you're good.
yeah, Kai would be able to bring
Trigger,
back
because
the
trap is
Arias to
triggered.
protect his life points because it can be
It was
chained
activated, yeah.
to
Yeah,
any
that's
card
fine.
activating in response to any Labyrinth or normal trap card effect other than the Arias' own effect. So, I mean, that would protect his life points, but it looks like he's
Dimensional
not
barrier.
stopping it. So here's the Lady Labyrinth setting Dimensional Barrier. I think we're going to see Ariana here. Yeah, Ariana is probably going to
One
get
Ariana
Ku Klok.
effect to search for a Labyrinth card.
No response. And that's once per turn that you can set
Yeah,
a
I
trap,
think
right?
Kai has pretty
Only
much
once.
dedicated
Only
himself to trying to win this game.
Yeah, I don't think there will be time to complete a third game.
If time does run out and
Labyrinth.
the game has not concluded, both players will be receiving a loss, so neither of them want to be in that position.
Activate Labyrinth.
But you're right,
Fuck,
this
I
is
didn't use the trap
exactly
that was
what
set.
is happening as you described
Are
it
you
previously.
serious? Oh
Oh.
my.
But called by the grave, he got almost all the way to the very end of not being interrupted, where he's going to have the barrier access, but called by the grave on the Ku Klok to stop him from being able to activate the barrier that was just set.
Yes, the
Might seal the deal here.
Arias to summon back from the graveyard.
But you did say the Arias would be able to come back.
Yeah, it was chained to a Labyrinth
Sting.
effect other than its own.
Target Arias and
All right, it looks like
That must be a
Dracotail
top
Sting is going to be activated, trying to banish a monster and a spell or trap out of the game. Dracotail Sting, pretty good against
all
Labyrinth.
So,
Like, banishing a monster and a spell and trap, usually getting something from one or either, but it kind of deals with 2 cards in Labyrinth at the same time.
It's so tough,
Yeah,
actually.
I think that
Call by the
I
Grave,
think the
I
call
couldn't
by the
think about
grave
that.
actually did him in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
I think that is going to
What's our
end
time?
this
7?
duel.
We'll go game.
Yeah, he realized the call by the grave was too much. Even though there's not
Yeah.
a lot of time left, they can play quickly,
Yeah,
4.5 minutes.
There may have been time added to the
That might
clock,
be
right?
fair.
We'll find that out later.
Yep.
They potentially, but
Auto
yeah.
extravagance, banishing
Kai is
6
going to be
drop
off
2.
to start at a lightning fast pace.
Wow.
Matthew taking his time to look at his hand.
3 games with extravagance. That's pretty nice.
Pretty solid.
4 in hand.
Taking his time to even consider using Ash Blossom here, even though there are really good cards to Ash Blossom. You really want to hit Extravagance, but I do see like the reason to consider to wait for something like Welcome Labyrinth. Moving at a quick pace here. He's going to send Shangri-La and the Pot of Extravagance to the graveyard to set another trap.
Yep. Might as well.
But you
can
see the
only
pace is
activate one
just
per
a
turn.
little bit quicker here from him. Of course, as I say that, we slow down just a tad bit.
Yeah, right. Guess he's thinking about what to set.
I
Well,
mean,
he-
I
he
wonder
has
if he's
Welcome in
trying.
his
I wonder if
hand.
he's trying to get a slow play warning.
I think he
No,
has.
I don't advise doing that, but
I don't think that's what he's doing, Billy.
I mean, this is it could be the case. All right, he's going to.
I think he's getting a big welcome, right? He has a welcome labyrinth in his hand.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah. I know.
oh look, see the judge saying something. He might get a slow play warning here, which would add 3 minutes to the clock potentially as a PE minor.
Labyrinth setup.
Oh, he does have
Oh,
another
he-
option. You would
he-
think it's between the two, but he does side the Labyrinth pop-up.
Labyrinth setup.
Or setup.
Setup, yeah.
I knew it had a hyphenated word. Pop-up, setup, close.
That's a card we don't see often.
Definitely not. But if the Labyrinth Master Kai is playing it, it's probably needed.
Yeah, it's in his side deck, and it lets him target 2 of his labyrinth spells or traps that are banished or in the graveyard. Other than setup, shuffle them into deck, and then if he controls a fiend, he can set non-labyrinth normal traps with different names from his deck equal to the number shuffled.
Dash
So it's a way to access Dimensional Barrier.
Don't you love those? The dashes make
Yeah.
it. Thank you.
So I assume next we're going to see him use Doby Torby's effect to discard the Welcome Labyrinth to get another trap card to set, and that will be the second trap that he can send back with setup.
Oh, we're looking at a translation. He is looking to read what a card does right now.
Probably-
And it does look like the time has been paused, too, so they're giving the opportunity for the judges to give him the translation.
All right.
Good
yeah.
stuff there.
That's probably setup he's reading.
Yeah, because that is definitely a card, like,
Yeah.
you'd
Resolution.
have to look up.
Yep. Stovey pitch to set from deck.
But going to discard the last 2
Same thing,
remaining
same
cards out of the hand to set a trap from the
Let
deck,
it
and it's
roll
going to be
bell,
big
let it roll
welcome.
bell.
So Kai went first, down to 2
But
cards.
it doesn't like you can't activate this turn, right?
Nope.
So
But
is,
then they
is-
add back when.
I think
when
he's
they-
going
when,
to big
monster leads
welcome
go by
for.
Okay. And this trap
Ooh.
does.
Which one? This one?
No, this one.
Yeah,
it
he'll
comes
probably
back to the
big welcome
field
for
if,
Ku Klok.
monster leads the field by trap.
Bring back Stoby Torby, use Ku Klok's effect, use the setup
Draw
to
for
set
turn.
barrier, and
Trophies.
just shoot off the barrier.
Oh, that could be the game plan here with only
Trophies.
2 cards. You can still find a way to cut off his opponent
Summon
from being
them
able to access the extra deck. And
Win.
but
Oh,
another
he gets
coming Ash Blossom.
and
and
it's
Kai,
over.
Yes, and
Yeah,
not
so
trying to run
lucky.
the clock down. Kai knows that
Dude,
he's
you played
beat
bad.
and defeated. Doesn't even have to see if there's a Draco Tail there from Matthew.